It's for my tattoo. It's not no tattoo about who the hell is in here. It's a tattoo about my art.
It looks like I'm in there.
Well, you need to stop looking at it until I fix my camera.
This plan provides two visual views, 8 and 100 GB SSD storage. So right now, Costiga offers a huge discount, about 60% off on the 24th month plan. This is the most cost-effective option.
Black hole?
Yeah, it's coming big. 30% on top of that.
Oh, it got a black hole in there too?
Yeah. Looks like you're still recording.
Costiga is also reliable.
Yes, it was. Yes, it is. Look, you can
Data
still
centers.
see.
Well, turn the other way.
No, I'm not going to just be facing the other
You
direction.
get solid performance and low latency.
So you need to come down some on the
I've actually been
camera.
using Costiga for a while. I crossed a bunch of websites with them, and I also bought quite a few nice free platforms. Now, when you have chosen the plan, choose a server location closest to you. In my case, is so operating system.
Stop looking at it.
Go with Ubuntu.
What's wrong with you?
I'm going to be looking at it like this. I tell you that.
Ain't nobody on here. Yes, it is. One person on there. Wait for the camera.
No, you told me I wasn't in it.
You want to be in it?
No, I don't.
Oh, they talking about it. Ain't no what that voice is. Yeah. West side shouted.
And then you'll be asked to create a root password. So this password grants complete admin access to your server, so ensure it's strong and secure. So you can always change it later if you need to. Now this is your VPS hostname. You can change it later. You might click continue. And finish setup.
Man, they got
Finalize your
oh,
setup.
Ubuntu.
And configure your VPS. Typically takes just a few minutes. Just here finish setup. Alright, great. So now, once the setup completes, click on Manage VPS from your Costiga dashboard, and you will see your server details and confirmation that it's running smoothly.
I'm going to be shaking my
It's
leg.
going to choose for
Right.
personal reasons.
That shit's funny as hell. Yeah, why the hell you can't stay still? You want on there? That goddamn book of shit.
Goddamn what?
You can see it's running. Now you want to install an event, so simply go to operating system under OS and panel. Click on operating system. And here in the change OS section, search for an event.
My nose ring is finally trying to heal.
So
Son.
the first one, and complete change OS. Here, next. And create new root password.
Only Father's Day. The best. Father's Day is the best day.
Here.
Father's Day is the best.
Now once the Costiga finish setup of an event instance,
Father's Day is the best day.
click on Manage App, which opens an event in an account.
Father's Day is the best.
Create your an event owner account by
Both
entering
days
the
are
email
the best.
and choosing some password. This only needs to be done once.
Father's Day.
Now once you create
It's the
your
best.
this form will pop up, so provide some information or enter a random ones and get started.
Father's Day better fall on the Saturday too.
But recommended is to send me
Oh, they're trying to give us Sunday and
this
shit.
initial setup.
Chick-fil-A
Now
is
I
right.
will unlock these features. Such as workflow history of monitoring the progress, etc. So enter the email if you want to repeat your license feature and send me a few license
My
fee.
ink match day. I'm about to hit them with the goddamn.
Alright, great. Now with your private N10 server ready, you immediately notice a new
There we go. Hit 'em with it.
to the cloud version.
Hit him with it.
You go to the settings. You can see that now you can install community mode, and I'll show you how to install some of the community modes in the tutorial. Now go to email and activate the license key. Click on this. Alright, awesome. So once you have activated everything, you should now see that you're running the community edition of NA10, which means you are officially set up on your own private server. So congratulations. Now you've got your own instance software file for Well, the biggest advantages of doing this, that I mentioned earlier, is that you now have access to community nodes. These are custom nodes created by the community. Basically, it is plugins
This
that
one
extend
hurts.
what anything can
Yeah.
do. When you
No, you
install
shut
one,
up.
you're actually pulling
Don't even
straight
go on
from
that
a
one.
GitHub repository built by
We don't start around there.
and once it's in, you can use it in your workflow, just like any native node. So this extra node gives you all kinds of advanced capabilities that simply are not available
Oh.
if you are using the cloud version of NA10. When you are self-hosting, you don't have limits. You can install whatever you want, just like use any local machine. So if you are someone who likes building virtual automation, this is a game changer. And another huge benefit is that there is no workflow limit. And everything cloud,
Ah.
level plan,
Ah.
and it gives you 5 active workflows. If you update to a profile, you get 15. But with a post-process setup like this, you can run as many workflows as you want. With no extra cost per workflow. Now, if you are a large company and don't want to deal with server maintenance or setup, having NA10 costs everything for you might make sense. But for most small to medium businesses or smaller builders, self-hosting gives you more flexibility and long-term service. Now to switch to the dark mode, simply go to personal, scroll down, another theme, switch to the dark theme, and now there is another powerful tool you should know about. So the browser has terminal. You can open it right from the Hostingo dashboard. And it gives you full command line access to your server. That means you can install additional packages, libraries,
You're home, Wally.
directly. It's super useful if you're doing anything more advanced or working with things like Docker.
Doing that on its own. Talking my nerve
Yes, so
condition.
Hostingo provides
Wobbling.
access to the built-in browser terminal. So you can use it to install extra packages and libraries. Set up a server. Run custom scripts directly on your server. This gives you flexibility for running complex automations or local models. Now you can access your
I missed this whole thing. Fucking with Cherry, man.
Girl, what the fuck you expect?
Update what it says.
Oh.
or by just going directly to it.
Welcome everyone to the software. So far in the course we've covered the basics of NA10. What are the benefits, how to use it, and general the entire interface, also how to import the workflows and even use executable flow. Now is the time to go deeper and get into the action. Because this chapter is dedicated to practical exercises. Right there you've got a lot of projects to accomplish. Next you get familiar with NA10 and you start creating your very own workflows, projects, automations, even before others that you can look for. Because it's very important, this class is a master class. That means we go from a total basics to the most advanced tools and the most advanced concepts and automations, agents, and so on. Nevertheless, before we do that, so the question, for example, for theory and setting up fundamentals or even basic automations, we have this chapter which is all about advanced practical exercises. Inside you will build your Telegram chatbot, and you will know how to automate and actually connect Google Drive with Airtable, and you will build an AI-powered audio transcriptor, you will synchronize your files or a backup with Notion.
No.
Tell me.
So with all that being said, you will have insight.
We're not doing that one just yet until it heals up some more.
You will get familiar with it. So let's dive
Fuck
in.
that shit.
Stop being a bitch and come on. Stop being a bitch and come on.
So now when we know what we cover in this section, let's dive in the first practical exercise we'll accomplish. And actually we'll build a Telegram chatbot. Moreover, I need to mention that for each project we cover in this chapter,
I got that other needle. You're gonna have to let me do that one.
And the entire automation step by step, and you can download that in the
I got
resources of this material. So let's say meanwhile they are creating the entire
With the other
project,
needle.
you can go over here and
Why?
have
Cause I got the other needle.
there
You gonna let me-
explained, yeah, very clearly.
Oh,
However,
shit.
let's read what we have
Should've
inside.
got down in
So in
burgundy.
this
You
exercise,
want
we're
this going
creating
over.
our own A-Power Telegram chatbot using Amagon and OpenAI. This bot will respond to user messages in Telegram using GPT, ChatGPT responses. We will build the automation using these steps. The first step is create the Telegram. So start the workflow whenever someone sends a message to your Telegram bot. And the second step is A-Agent, so you're using tools of GPT. So here use the built-in A-Agent and make connected OpenAI chat model to generate smart replies. And not what it means is that respond via Telegram. So take the response from GPT and send it back to the user using the Telegram node. And as you can see right there, like this, and as a project is not as hard to set up. However, the most common problem can be with actually improving credentials for Telegram. Also remember in this course, Damian actually explains you step by step, like we've got the entire section, where Damian explains you step by step how to connect different applications to an identity. So choose credentials for them. For example, for DeepSeek, OpenAI, here also for Telegram, Google Drive, Google Services, and so on. So it's very, very important. So for example, when you test an identity for subscription, you can set up, let's say, Google Sheets, and here Google Docs and Google Drive, just by clicking sign in with Google. However, when you are hosting here an identity on your server, or inside your website and so on. However, when you are using an identity on your computer using Docker, or even in self-hosted using some
There you
host
go,
services,
Now do the line up there too.
set up credentials.
I don't need it.
So it's very, very important. Also in this course, we've got the video about how to set up, an identity on your own computer. So you can go over here and check it out. It's very important, and again remember, right there you need to manually
that
set
kinda
up your
defined it
credentials.
some.
So you don't have this option, for an example, like we have in the cloud, that we can connect different services in one click, with an identity. So pay that in mind. And for now, also I've got for you very important information, because it's very, very crucial. For this section, which is based on practical exercises, we've got 3 approaches to follow. Actually, one of them is the one of 3. So in this section, we will build real automation. There are 3 ways you can do the exercises. The first one is to try it on your own. So, we've got the videos and then we'll see it. At the start of each video, I show you the finished automation. So here, I've also got a file. So here we've got the file.
that's
Later,
what
I
I'm
will show you
talking
the automation, and then I will build
a little bit over
so what you can
the
do, you
head
can
right here.
actually, watch this part only when I explain the automation. I show how it looks like after we do this.
Elbow.
Oh.
Then you pause the video, look at the file, and try to build it yourself.
Ooh,
Then
this look like
actually
a
play
lot.
the video and compare
Yeah,
how you
like
did
that
it.
damn
So this approach, I can
bad
say, is
money.
for more advanced users, actually that are more familiar with the
Hey,
NADEN. They are very
Put a
confident in
picture up.
using that. So, actually also you can try it out. I really recommend to do this because by this way you learn a lot. The second approach is to build together with me. So this is a recommended approach because actually we've got different steps, however you can choose one of them. So here, watch the video and build the automation step by step with me. I explain everything and it's a great way to learn. So you've got here all the steps explained. You can get familiar with NADEN, you can set up your credentials, you can set up your entire automation, and for sure, you need to practice. You need to practice. Otherwise, you can't actually learn NADEN. Like you can't learn it from only the theory. You need to get actually action. So it's very crucial, essential, to follow one of these approaches. Work first and build. If you like to see the whole process first, then put the video and build the automation after. Also, it's really nice approach that lets you to practice a lot. However, I think it depends from the preference. Because I would like, for example, to follow the first approach. However, for most people, the second one will be the best. So let's choose one for your own, and for sure, please practice reading our exercises in this section. I need to also explain very important stuff. Because in the later part of the course, where we have very sophisticated automations that require a lot of steps, a lot of different agents, like a lot of different nodes, sometimes even it takes a few days to set it up. Seriously, like me and Damian, and sometimes we are setting up automations for a long time because you need to think, you need to design the entire workflow. So here maybe sometimes, let's be realistic. You wouldn't like to set up the entire automation on your own. It would take a few days. For example, with more basic automations, I will strongly encourage you to practice building it on your own. However, let's be again realistic, with more advanced projects.
Phone went out.
Also, you can build them. However, obviously, you won't build all of the automations on your own. However, in this software, I would like actually you to get into the action and build all of these projects. Because they're not that hard, they are simple, they don't take a lot of time, so here I would like you to again get into the action and build a real project inside Energania. Alright, so maybe now you think stop talking quite clean and creating the entire project. Yes, I just wanted to explain that very clearly to you understand. However, for now, let me show you how this automation looks like. So, this A agent. First we've got a node, which is for the Telegram. So here, we actually send a message to our chatbot. Then we've got a node with our A agent where we use ChatGPT model to create for us the response. And at the end, our A agent should return for us a message. So this is our output node. And it's not that hard, it's very easy. And with all that being said, now let's build this A agent from start to finish. So that's perfect. Let's start with the first step. Here we can add the first node, which is on app event. And right there I can search for Telegram. It's correct, I can put that. And here we would like to trigger this agent whenever we have a message. Then, what's very important, we need to set up our credential. And now what you can do. You can either take a video and go over to the section where you explain how to set up actually the credential for Telegram with Energania, or even now I will show you very quickly how you can do it. So we can create new credential, and right there we need to set our token, alright? And what you can do right now. Either you can go over ahead and continue with the website version of Telegram, or just have an application on your desktop. So now I will use the application on my computer, and here I will set everything up. Alright, so after you log into your Telegram account, here we need to do some specific actions actually to connect our Telegram to Energania. And now actually let me show you. In general, we need to create our bot. So we need to click here on the search option and search for the bot others. Right there we click on this profile and we click on start. We've got all the instructions right there how to operate that. However, for now, we need to make select, so the new command and here new bot. Alright, a new bot, how are you going to call it? Just put a name for your bot. So here, our first responder, we can name it. Hopefully we don't have any misspellings right there. And now, let's put a username, so how we call it. And here we need to provide the extension with this bot. So there, let's paste it and provide the bot. Alright, so done. So we are creating a new bot. You will find it X. And what is very important, now you can see we've got HTTP API that we need to copy and go over ahead and that's our Energania. And there we've got access token. We need to paste it and we can save. So by this way, we connected our Telegram to Energania. As you can see, connection got successfully. So it works, we're serious. And right there, what we have is that our Telegram account. So what we need to do right now? We need to see how it works. So in general, when we go back, let me go over to my application right here. I got here the link to my chatbot. Alright? That doesn't work for now. So for example, when I take something here, we don't have the response. How are you? Because we need to provide the smart system, so here collaboration on the Energania, that will go the entire stuff. So for now, what we need to do, we need to pull our data from our Telegram. So that's why I provided here the message also. You can use it. Or you can go over here in the chat, and now it's listening to your Telegram chat. I'm sorry. And there, let's say I can provide the following data. What's the weather? Alright, maybe not.
Getting this out of there and go.
Difference between
Time it
AA
is. 7 people on here.
automations and AA agents.
Cookout.
So now
Nigga
it's
said I
listening.
cookout
And,
cook.
actually, we've got here what's the difference between AA automations and AA
Yeah,
agents?
cookout, man.
You can know that.
They got that cook tail tonight.
Oh,
yesterday.
So AA agents.
They really be packing now, man.
And search for AA agents. That's right. And right there, what's very important. We can click here and define below, and here we need to feed our AA agent with data from Telegram. So as we covered previously in the course, here we just need to search for the specific field and drop it. So we've got basic message that text. So it's full, and now we need to set up our top model. So here either we can actually click here on top model, or let's go back to Canvas and right there and click on this small plus icon. And there we'll choose our OpenAI top model. Also there you need to connect actually NADN with OpenAI. And now again I refer you to the section where Damien explains everything step by step. So here you can check it out if you don't have like the credentials created. So here you can see I've got my OpenAI account. After you set up your AI agent, also remember to test the steps. So here as I did, I tested this AI agent and I set a response. And now I will be using that in my last output node, which is a Telegram. You want to use it to actually send a text message right here. And right there you've got your credentials, so the account is connected. And it's very important because you've got chat ID and text. So right there we need to provide the ID from chat. We've got this ID field. Let's provide it here. And there is the source. So you want to take the output from our agent, right? And now what we can do, we can tell this one. And now we should receive a notification, a better notification. So I have the response from my boss. And now let us test it out how it works. So what we can do, we can go over here, back to Canvas, and make it active. So let's make it active, and now we can type something here. So previously, as you can see, actually, we didn't receive any response, right? Because we didn't have a system. But right now, I can type something. Alright, so, hi, how are you? Just simple message. Yeah, hello, I'm just a program, but I'm here and ready to help you. How can I assist you today? Please tell me what is API. Alright, let's see if that response to us. So we have to wait actually a few seconds.
Time.
So API stands for Application Programming Interface. It's a set of rules and protocols that allow different software applications to communicate with each other. So now, let's ask the next question. So, maybe, what is a Zapier? What is a Zapier? This is another automation platform. Zapier is an online automation tool that connects different web applications and services. So, by this way, in this video, we created this fully functional chatbot for different circumstances. Now, actually, everything is connected right here, and even not necessarily on execution. Right there, you can see, yeah, we got it. So we have all of these. Actually, we had, let's see. We had
Ready to go?
no, actually 4. We have these 4 messages right there.
Got it done. You ready to go?
And then we've got our 3 responses. So this one, and this one. Even, let us preview here. What? Alright. Let's preview, for example, here. The response.
Ready to go?
So right there, we've got API stands for Application Programming Interface. Also there, when we go over here, Zapier is an online automation tool that connects different web applications. So for sure it works perfectly. So you got it. In this video you accomplished your first exercise in this chapter, which is all about practicing exercises, getting familiar with NADAN, and ensuring how taking your knowledge and using it. Remember, if you've got any problems in the course, in your automations, feel free to contact us through the Q&A section, or even if you want to get even better with NADAN, like unlock the real-world automations and more, and feel free to check out our AE community, which is all about AE agents, AE automations, NADAN, and here we cover very powerful solutions. So if you want to master the software here, actually you can check it out. You can find it in the course in the bonus section or here even at the beginning of the course. So as soon as you to begin, ever feel free to do this very much. For now, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and I will see you in the next tutorial. In the previous lesson, we created our three functional Telegram chapter. And now is the time for another exercise, which will be simple and relatively easy to accomplish. So we'll create a system that synchronizes new files from Google Drive to Airtable. And as usual, in this chapter, I prepared for you the file that explains everything. So in this exercise, we'll build an automation that helps you organize into a file. When a new file is added to a specific Google Drive, your workflow will
That's the one that hurts.
I don't care.
Send the file by email to a recipient. Save file details into Airtable. So here, again, I can say it's relatively easy to create. However, the most common problem can be with, connecting with credentials for Google Drive. However, remember, Damian explained everything step by step how to do this in the section about creating credentials. So now you can stop the video, go over here, and connect your Google Drive to NADAN. As you can see, the automation you will build in this material contains only 3 nodes. So first things first, we've got Google Drive. So whenever a new file appears inside some folder inside Google Drive, we would like to trigger this automation. Then what we do, we share the file with the recipient that we provide right here, and at the end, we log the data inside Airtable. And that's simple as that. So we've got only 3 different nodes, and with all being said, let's create that. So to begin with the entire automation, let's add our trigger. So first we've got here Google Drive. And let's take that. And now we've got a trigger with its own changes involving a specific folder. Number 5 has this folder folder. And then what's very important, actually need to create a credential for Google Drive. Again, actually refer to the section where Damian explains it step by step. So if you haven't done it yet, actually go over there and set up a credential. So I've got my account, and here I need to set up a specific folder. I can choose either from list, URL, or ID. So there, let me check from list. However, for now, I need to create my very own folder for this project. So let's go over there and create my folder. So new folder, and let's name it as demo. Alright. And inside, let's add some file as a file base.
Outline.
We have that. So Q&A is for
It's done. So what do you gotta do next?
And now let's click here and refresh the list.
Lock the door.
So we should see
Just finish
demo, alright?
Yeah.
And watch for file created. Alright, file created. File
There
created.
you go. Woo!
Now I can fetch test event and wait for my file. It's nice. We've got it. Now let's go
This
back
is
to
fine.
Canvas and
Blackie.
here set up the second
Hold on,
node,
Blackie.
which will be again
This
Google
one ain't
Drive.
fixed.
You can search for Drive. And here we want to share the file with our recipient. And right there again, we need to actually connect our account. So we've got our credentials, we've got the resources to file, operators, so we want to share that. And here we want to choose the file. And we do this by providing here the ID. And there, let's search for that. We've got ID. That's perfect. We can provide it actually here the ID. And also enable the permissions. So we can add the permission. And there, let's provide actually maybe the writer, the type, which is the user, and the email.
You fucking kidding me.
And, actually
I
provide
watched
an
a movie,
email.
that movie
Not
Sinners.
at all. We can actually test the step. So see
Let's see.
if we have an access, alright?
Give me
So
my
actually, now
money.
let me go over to my email and check it out. So as you can see, this file is shared on my email. And there, what we can do, we can go back here and set up the last actually
Right to
output
the
node,
flower above his
which
head.
is an
Hey, have space for it,
So
Negro.
we can pick our table.
Huh?
And here, create a record. Okay. And right there, we've got the resource, which is record, operation create, and here functional Telegram chatbot. And now is the time for another exercise, which will be simple and relatively easy to accomplish. So we'll create a system that synchronizes new files from Google Drive to Airtable. And as usual, in this chapter, I prepared for you the file that
And when you
explains
finish it
everything.
off,
So
when
in
you
this
finish it
exercise,
off, you're
we'll
gonna have to
build
put
an
something to kind of make it look like it's going into this a little bit. Put something on here. Cause I know you're not.
Look,
I can't really see it. Oh,
let me cut the light on.
that's really nice. If I can see it. Look at Prissy. Yeah. I think I like it.
Shut up.
You could did better. We're not finished, but I like it. Okay.
Well, you got them damn, what they call them kind of veins?
Like my leg.
Jungle veins or something?
You talking about in my foot?
Spider veins.
Spider veins.
Yeah.
Let's put something on this.
Let me put my camera out because you got them. Showing it to me.
We can't be showing all my chocolate.
Wacky.
That's not chocolate from my butt either. It's chocolate from my candy.